Hello everyone. Today I would like to show you guys a new game that has come out on Steam. It's called Eversiege. It has mostly positive reviews and it's a hard game, but it reminds me a lot of the Warcraft 3 campaign. It also looks a lot like the Dota custom map, Hero Siege. If you guys remember, it was like an amazing tower defense game. So yeah, I would like to show you guys this game, give you guys tips and tricks on how to play. I have played about 25 hours. As you guys can see, I'm on age 9. I have progressed quite a bit in the game. The game, it is a bit grindy. It is hard. It's not very easy, especially where I am. You get like a lot of debuffs. But I'm gonna do a map on the age 1 where most of you guys will struggle to play the game. But I will explain that in a moment. So when you start playing, you will start from, you will do the tutorial, you will do 8-0 and you most likely beat 8-0 very fast. But once you reach age 1, I think most people, and also me, faced a roadblock on the game. Like it took quite a bit of tries to beat age 1. So I'm gonna show you guys tips and tricks on the game and how to play this. I have quite a few upgrades, so I will try to not use most of my stuff in the +1 run because it's gonna be too easy for me. So I want to replicate how it could be like if I was in your position. I mean, I have played for 25 hours right now. What I recommend you guys buying first is the gold. I think getting 100 gold, 200 gold, 300 gold extra at the start of the run is very important. Actually, the most important part. Let me show you guys the characters. We will start with the warrior on the tutorial. I don't really like the warrior, to be honest. It's a bit weird. I did most of my progression on the hunter. It is the second character you unlock. You can abuse a certain mechanic on the hunter. I'm gonna show it in game, so that's why I recommend grinding with the hunter. Then you unlock the rogue, and the rogue is my favorite character. I mean, I have progressed the game. I'm still playing like the rogue. The rogue is my go-to character. Then you unlock this weird tank that throws the shield. Then you get this spear guy, which I haven't played at all. And after the spear guy, you get this weird warrior that does like a charge. He does a sort of charge. Yeah, he has a charge. So I'm gonna do a run on the hunter, and you get these orbs for skills. I mean, I find most of early skills to be quite useless. I don't like any of the nature tree, which is the starting tree. I don't like anything from the fire tree. I don't like anything from the charisma tree. I do like the shadow strike, but it is quite a bit far into the game. So shadow strike is a good skill, but you guys won't have that when you start. The alchemy tree, I mean, it's whatever. Not that good, not that bad. And there is one skill that I really like, which is this frost sentinel that has 100 HP, 100 base HP. But this is also quite far into the game, so I will not be using those. I'm gonna get all those starting useless skills. I mean, it doesn't really matter much what you get because I find all of them to be bad. Let me get a charisma tree also. And yeah, we're in age 1. I'm gonna go do a map. As you progress the game, you do get more essences. You do get a lot of debuffs. I mean, I have 8 debuffs right now. I can re-roll them. I can remove some debuffs, but it will not give me the rewards. It is what it is. So let's hop into age 1. Yeah, I think I've said everything that I want. So here we're gonna play with the hunter. We have the essences. I have 2 skills. Both of the skills, all of the skills are pretty bad. Should we get heal or should we get the tree? Let's get heal maybe. So we're gonna get soldiers and the tree, and the tree scales with the yellow gems. the heal scales with the blue gems, with the arcane amplifiers. I mean, you're gonna see what this is in a few moments. Yep, let's progress. Let's launch the game. All right, and we are in a game. So first thing we should do is like pause the game, okay? You can press the P button, or you can click here and pause. So the first thing we should do is pause the game, go into our tower here, go to the Kingdom tab and see what objectives are in the game. So in each game, the objectives can be like randomly generated. So it's not the same in every game. And this will help us see what kind of buildings we have to build to progress like easier in the area. So as you guys can see here, we have a mine on the right side. We can upgrade it from here by just clicking, but we're not gonna do that yet. There is also this tree quest. I'm gonna show what it is. This is the first objective we're gonna go to. On the left side, there is a Warhound den. Warhound is this building right here. You guys may not have this unlocked, but if you guys have this building on this map, it is really nice to progress. It's gonna be much easier. I'm not gonna do this Warhound building because most likely you guys won't have it, and I also didn't have it when I did the first stage. What else is there? There is a treasure hunt. There is another mine somewhere on this upper left side. There is an artifact right here. There is an iron mine somewhere on the right side. There is another mine somewhere up here, and there is the dungeon. The dungeon is really important. It is the most reliable source of gold. Not all maps have dungeons. This one has. But yeah, we're gonna progress this right side, and here, guys, I have this edict. It is a late game building. You guys will not have that, so I will not use it because it's gonna make the game easier for me. But yeah, let's start. Since there is no night building here or anything to progress to, let's unlock some nights with our gold, and let's go straight into the gold mine. Let me pause one moment again. Here, guys, you're gonna have most likely gold. If I open this chest, it's gonna give me like a huge upgrade, so I'm not gonna click it. I also have a level up from the beginning. You guys will not have a level up from the beginning. So yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid leveling up as much. I'm not gonna use this because it has a huge level up. You guys will have gold. But let's move here. Don't use the XP here from the tree. Don't use it. We're gonna need it for the first night. And yeah, let's clear these packs here. Let's open a shard. Yeah, let's get I do like the red gems, but it doesn't really matter what you get because our skills scale from gems that we don't care too much. Yeah, let's get these. Let's get some gold. Let's get these. Auto attack speed, auto attack damage, and one arcane amplifier. Yeah, let's get that. Here we can trade health for gems. This one gives us a red gem. And why we need that? Now that we have a red gem, as you guys can see, some power-ups. So the Warhounds here scale with red gems. So if we unlock this building later and we get this buff, all our dogs will have 50% increased attack damage. So yeah, let's take this. We want the heal pot, of course. But yeah, that's the first thing you should do. Move around the map. Let's get one here in the mine. If you guys more gold, you can spend it on the mine here. But what we guys have to do is walk around the mine because we have to clear the areas around the mine so our miners can gather and go back to base safely. Do you guys see that? Like what's happening? Those spiders will kill our miners and who will not have any gold. They will never reach the base. Let me pause for one more moment. And we produce soldiers so they can delay those mobs from entering our base. So that's the idea. Let's gather some gems. We also have a quest. Yeah, I forgot about that. Restore a tower. You guys should not be restoring towers at the beginning. I shouldn't do it either. Improve your bastion by constructing a building. Let's get that. And let's get this. This is the edict. No, let's not get the edict. That's some late game stuff. And am I gonna die? Wow. Too close, too close. And you guys should have around 100 gold at all times. I mean, if I spend too much right now, I know I have more, but if I spend it, it's gonna make my run much more easier because I have a lot of upgrades. So I'm gonna try to delay it. But we're gonna get a building soon. We should get one of those. I'm gonna get probably the tavern in this run because it's been quite late at the moment. It took us quite a bit of time. I'm gonna run back. So the night is coming. But if you guys have time, if you guys spend the gold at the beginning of the run, you can get the swordsmith. I think it has more value. But yeah, the first night is approaching. Let's go find the tree. The tree should be somewhere around here. And let's start the tree quest. We should upgrade this to 3 pretty soon. And let me guys show you why the hunter is a better character to play at than the warrior, because we can abuse this certain mechanic. So we can pull the pack. See, we can pull the packs really far away, and as they run back, we can like damage them. And we can abuse this even with harder packs, and they will not be able to hit us too much. Another thing that you guys should know is that a lot of the times encounters here are shuffled, so there can be some hard enemies in the beginning areas. So not every encounter is worth fighting for, because you're gonna lose a lot of time. And in this game, it's also like a lot of risk of rain. You are also in a constant battle against time. Let's start the tree quest. The tree quest, we have to find some song gems. Yeah, the objective is telling us where to go. Yeah, 2. We need 4 of those. And this is really important to do because this tree quest will give us a very nice unit to fight on our side. And this unit is like really strong. It can carry the game like a lot. I mean, we can skip this, but yeah, let's do this anyway. So in this game, we're in constant battle against time. Let's get the portal. So why you guys would have, let me pause for a moment. So what you guys would always have like 100 gold in your bank is so you can unlock random objectives in the map. Because if we do not unlock it right now, we do not have the option to unlock it. Like, see, I have paused the game. I can level up the mine just from here. But if the building is completely locked, I can't do that. So yeah, let me run a bit. The first night is coming. And what we should do for the first night, I'm gonna show you guys, is let the pack come near the base. Like not too near, but let the pack come to us rather than us going to them. Let's also unlock the tavern since it's night time. And let's get should I get the population? Yeah, let's get the population. I mean, you guys can read the upgrades, what you guys need. It's always nice to have upgrades. We're gonna get this because we have a yellow amplifier, but you can get anything else, like anything else you like. So The pack is coming. So let me guys show you. You can pull this pack out of bounds. Yeah, we take some damage, but they will start running back to the base. And you can just damage them like that, and you can clear like much harder packs. That's why I recommend playing the Hunter. So let's get the fourth gem. Now we have done the 3 quests. The 3 quest is gonna give us a really nice building. But yeah, the pack is approaching. Let's get near the base. Let's come here to the tree and take the extra XP buff. And you guys will see what I'm talking about. So why you should not take it at the start. Yeah, this game is really tricky at giving you like objectives at the early game that you should probably like avoid doing, especially in later stages also. Like this game does that a lot. There are buildings at the beginning areas that you should not enter. There are also like mobs at the beginning areas that you should not like attempt to fight because they are time wasters. And now with the extra XP, we're gonna try to kill as many as possible. I mean, we have to kill them all, but it's gonna take some time. We will also have packs coming help us. Yeah, they're coming. I leveled up. It's morning, every morning. Yeah, those might be different for each domain restored. But yeah, I'm not spending. If you guys have gold, you should always like attempt to spend it. I mean, I'm trying to replicate the original run as much as possible. Let me guys show you something else that is really nice. In a moment, like with those 2 buildings. Let's heal here. Let's do this. And we are level 5. I mean, let's do that. Let me upgrade this just for so I can show you guys. I mean, you should not be. I think buildings are much important than what I'm gonna show you. This is just like for show.
A tower has been restored.
So if you do both towers, it's gonna give you like a barrier that mobs will stand in. I mean, in the first stage, that's not like important. But yeah, the first night is ending. We're gonna move to this left side. Explore here a bit, kill some packs, kill some... let's do the quest. What quest do we have? Find the restore portal, improve your bastion for gold. Let's do that. And since I have some gold, let me get something else. Let me get the swordsmith because that's what I had. And there are other buildings you can unlock. I mean, I do not... you can get the antique. You have to unlock these buildings, but yeah. In other ages, in other maps, other buildings might be more useful than that. So yeah, we will do this mob right like this. And they have quite a few level ups. I don't wanna use them to make it a bit harder for myself. Let's get the rage amplifiers again. This is a boss. Which one is it? Is it the golem? Yeah, this orc, it always gives me a hard time. I do not recommend doing that. I always go there like extremely late into the game. There are other dungeons, other bosses that you can find. Some I do like it more because I find them easier for myself. But yep, let's open that. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Objective. Here is another mine, and we're gonna have to kill this hard enemy here. So what I recommend you guys do to unlock the mine like really easy is take the mob, take it out of bounds, and clear it like this. And boom, we have another mine. So let's unlock the mine, let's upgrade it a bit. And let's clear the area around the mine so our miners can come here without dying. Yeah, most of the upgrades I don't really like here. So let's walk the path, see if there is anything like weird or something that can kill our
You have
units.
found one of our lost
This is the
domains.
Beastmaster Den. Getting this, we have to unlock the building. Yeah, we're not gonna do that in this game. And let's suppose in this game we have our gold. Let me get the archers because you guys will have the archers. And yeah, each night that goes by, everything becomes harder. So that's the plan, to reach the final boss as long as possible. There is also a mini boss here, which we will have to clear. And we unlock the dungeon. So let's enter the dungeon for gold, because it gives some nice gold. You don't guys have to clear everything in one dungeon run. So you can enter and exit the building. And I recommend entering and exiting. Let's do one more and then we're gonna walk out. That's the plan at least. Yeah. Let's exit the building. Let's not do more. The next night is approaching. So let's walk a bit around here. Let's see what's around. We're gonna go back to base soon. This is the treasure hunt quest. I don't do the treasure hunt quest. Like, I find it very hard, very time consuming. I mean, if you guys are comfortable with doing this treasure hunt quest, do it.
The night is falling.
But
Prepare
yeah,
yourself.
the hordes are coming. So let me guys show you at least. Let me guys show you one more time. Let's pull this. Let's open this. Let's pull this mob out of bounds a bit. And that's what I'm talking about.
The night is here. The hordes of the Unraveler
So
are
that's the
attacking.
plan. And you can clear much harder enemies like this. It's crazy. With the warrior, you can't do that easily. You're gonna take damage at least. But as you guys see, I'm wasting time here. I think I'm wasting a lot of time actually doing this, but this is just for show. Don't think. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's take this Altar of Power. So the horde is coming here. We're gonna go back to our base. Although I think that this tree is gonna clear everything. This tree is like really strong, guys. This tree is strong. Let's go back here. Take the XP buff. Go back here. Clear everything. Hopefully. Yep. So yeah, let me do it. I mean, I have gold. If you guys can spend it. I mean, if I spend my gold, it's gonna become too easy, but you guys don't need 1,000, just have 100. So if you guys feel like buying another upgrade, if you are at this point, maybe get the something here. Maybe get something here with 100 gold. I mean, here we have some really nice upgrades to get, which I'm gonna do after the night ends. And the next step is gonna be to progress the dungeon a little bit more. Try to progress the dungeon, and we're gonna see how we're gonna progress again. We're gonna see in a few moments. Let's focus in clearing this first. I mean, in later stages in the game, in like age 7 and age 9, those zombies are like impossible to kill. Like, I think, yeah, the game is in, I think it's still in early access, but they released it. I think it needs some polishing because I have played 25 hours and like I'm not even halfway there. I mean, I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy. But yeah, let's progress here. Oh, the third night is will approach very soon. Our mobs can probably clear everything. So let's start moving around. Let's go near the dungeon. And I do have some gold, so I'm gonna try to spend them. I did pause the game. I have paused the game. So we're approaching the third night. Let's see what we haven't done here. There is an artifact on the right side. We've done this. We don't want to do the treasure map. We are doing the dungeon. And there is a mine on the right side. So we should probably get those two things. We should probably find those two things pretty soon. But yeah, let's spend some money here. Let's get double the number of mercenaries. Let's get one more shard each day. Let's get this. Let's get this. Yeah, I think we have a lot of upgrades. And let me go to the shop here and buy the soldiers. So I do have my soldiers from the tavern, and let me enter the dungeon and clear a bit more. Maybe clear it all. We'll see how much we can clear. If we can clear everything or let's get here. So if will I die? Will I die here? I don't wanna die. If you guys die, it's not the end of the world, but it is quite a bit time consuming. So I recommend staying alive at all times possible. I'm gonna show you. I mean, I don't want to show you guys what happens when you die, but it seems that it will be gonna be a close call. No, I made it. I made it. Okay. Let's open this. Let's exit. Let's exit for now because let's heal. Let's pause the game. Let's take the new quest. Let's take that. Stop. And here our soldiers are fighting the mini boss because they manage to progress quite a bit. I do wanna get the monk, but I'm not gonna be sure if you guys have the monks yet. when you play this, most likely you will guys have only archers and knights. Let's do this. Let's get this also. Let's do that. Let's take a red gem, interact with an altar of power. Let's take that. And now we can come fight the mini boss here with one of our soldiers are dead, but they're coming. So let's fight the mini boss. Let's try to progress here a bit. Here is a building. We found it too early. I mean, you guys will not have 400 gold at that point to buy this. So let's go fight the mini boss. Since our soldiers are here. I mean, it is possible for the soldiers to clear the boss without your help. So, like, it's not that impossible for it to happen. But yeah, let's kill that. Let's try to kill that. Move a bit here on the left side. Maybe find the artifact, find the second boss, because there's gonna be another layer, just like this golem layer here. But yeah, if you guys need to look around, if you don't remember where your objectives are, you can always like pause and look. You can always pause and look where everything is, in case you forgot, if you don't remember, if you are not like familiar with the game.
With its guardian fallen.
Because yeah, at the beginning of the game, you're not gonna be able to remember where things are. Like, I didn't remember either. I learned this also. Can we kill this? Yeah, we do damage. We do quite a bit of the damage. We do quite a bit of damage to unlock this. So let's take this. Let's friendly units. Yeah, I like that. Let me take this. So let's move here. There is an artifact. Again, if you guys have forgotten, you can pause. Look at the objectives here. You can also upgrade anything with gold if you want. So I can buy this with gold if I want without being near the building. But yeah, somewhere around here is gonna be an NPC that has a lovely artifact.
An eldritch gold mine.
And as the game progresses, we are doing more damage because we are taking those shards. We did find the next mine, so yeah, let's do that. And soon we're gonna get another knight. Things will become stronger. Let's go full upgrade. Let's walk around, see if there is anything that can kill our miners here. If there are any spiders. No, I think we're good here. I think we cleared pretty much everything. So let's take that. Let's take that. Let's open this. Let's take this. But yeah, this game... here is the artifact. One fate armor using a skill. So yeah, we bought it. So let me use a skill. And now we have fate armor. So upon taking damage, what is fate armor? When we take damage, we lose... It's like a shield. It's like a mini shield. We don't take damage for 4 hits. Sorry, my voice needs some water. Yeah, let's get that. And again, if you had some late game skills like the Shadow Dance, like the Frost Sentinel,
prepare yourself.
Things would be much more interesting. But yeah, that's the situation. We took the crappy skills. So we're in the next night. I mean, our units will probably die right there.
The night is here. The hordes of the are attacking.
I'm gonna find the dungeon. It has to be somewhere around here, like... I do wanna buy that, but... let's not do that yet. And again, guys, always try to have around 100 gold in your inventory. Like, if you can spend it. Here we have the creature. This dungeon I do really like. Let me pause. Let me go to... Can I buy... Yeah, I can buy soldiers. So let me enter this and do this spider boss, which is really... I do find this boss much easier than the other one, but it is in a late stage area, which makes it harder to find. Like, it's not worth finding this boss early on. Yeah, let's... And that's why you do it. Let's take auto attack damage. Let's take that. Ooh. Nice. And again, I mean, my units are doing really well here. They will enter the boss area and die. Because even the boss is a bit hard. But you most likely, guys, will have to defend this run. Like somewhere around here, let's say. So you guys are gonna defend this. I mean, my units are doing pretty well. But what you guys would do, like in a normal run, is maybe go finish the dungeon here. The top floors of the dungeon, which we haven't finished. Oh, let's enter. So yeah, let's do this dungeon. We can also do the other boss afterwards, but I do find the other boss to be time consuming and also hard. Like, I can die the other boss. I don't know how to fight it properly. Like, I always struggle. But the spider is nice. Let's kill that. Let's see our units. Run speed, I don't care about run speed. And let's enter the final area. So yeah, we have those two wolves. I think we're almost there. And I think our units cleared everything. Not everything, but they're doing pretty well here on the map. Yeah, usually you would guys have to go there to defend, but because I have quite a few upgrades in the game, because I played a lot, like I could do this wave like by just like that. Let me guys show you the other boss also. I mean, I always avoid this, but yeah. Let me... I'm here. So what to do here? Let me... Spawn those... What? What was that? I looked at OBS for a second. So let's summon the soldiers. Let's pause. I mean, I do have quite a bit of gold that we're approaching like the end game. Let me get the monks. Let me get some monk buffs. Okay, let me get some because I'm gonna spend my money here and like approach the... We are at the end game now, like night 5, night 6, night 7. This is where you should probably try to finish the game. So let's do this boss. Hopefully we don't die or anything dies. That's a hard encounter, guys. Sec, my phone. I don't remember But yeah, let's get that and let's approach the end game now. Sorry, like my phone was ringing. I had to take a call. Yeah, let's approach the end game. There is something to do at the end game also. So after you kill the mini boss here, there are 2 catacombs. I'm gonna try to find one. I'm gonna try to find one for you guys.
Walk the aphotic land,
Hopefully,
my child. Beware, its dangers are
hopefully
many.
it's not gonna be too late. No, I don't wanna fight this worm. Don't wanna fight the worm, man. I wanna find the catacombs. Here. Okay, so let me pause. So we can enter. There are 2 catacombs. One is on the left side of the boss area. One is on the left side always. One is on the right side somewhere. And what this essentially does is, if we can delay the mobs by 1 day. So if we clear this by the end of the night, we are still gonna be at level 4. So the enemy zombies will not become harder. They will stay on level 4 if we clear this. So we can essentially gain 2 nights this way. We can clear this tomb and throw those balls into the center. And we're gonna gain 1 night by doing this. And if we find the other tomb, we can gain another night. I mean, it's something nice to know because you might guys... I mean, I certainly use this mechanic on my late runs. It's like almost mandatory. Now we're doing pretty well, but yeah. So we exit the catacomb. We have 1 level up prevented here. It says it here on the top. And these are like late game crystals. They are nice upgrades to get. But yeah, let's reach the boss area and finish the game. Let's finish the game and so there are like 3 bosses you can encounter. I mean, at early stages they're not that hard. If you progress the game a lot, they become much harder. I think this Drake is the easiest one of them all. There are 2 more bosses. Let me find them. So the dragon is the easiest one. There is this spider thing, which is okay. And there is this vampire that it has a lot of life steal. So the vampire can life steal. If he attacks those units, he can life steal a lot. So you can counter the vampire in late stages. Like, and when I mean late stages, I don't mean like day 5, day 6, day 7. I mean, if you guys play the game like on night 10, if you guys play the game on age 10, age 9, age 8, those bosses become much harder. But yep, we're almost done with the run. And that's pretty much the game. So I thought I was able to give you guys tips. I hope you enjoyed the game. And if you like this, comment, like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.
My child.